We're live. All right, everyone, sit down, shut the fuck up, and listen, cause this one's gonna be funny. Today we got Ben Paz. If you don't know him now, if you don't know him, you do now. Ben Paz. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I beat people up for a living. It's a lot of fun, and I've known this dude for a little bit, so excited to come on and just talk some shit for 20 minutes.
Ben Paz does not lose fights.
Yeah, my record is 2-0, so I am undefeated. So I haven't lost. Planning on keeping it that way.
Not only does he not lose, but show off the hand real quick.
So we had a little. It was last fight. I won in 70 seconds. Something
it was
like
quick.
That.
It was less than 2 minutes for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely
close to a minute.
Whoa,
probably
less than a minute and a half.
Hold on,
we can't put
drop
too
the
much
clip.
time on
Drop the clip right here. That shit was fast. I was like, what? I don't even know. It was quick. It was amazing. Beat that kid's ass.
Yeah, it was pretty far too. So I had a lot of people come out and make the drive, and they're like, damn, you could have gone a little longer,
I'd rather make the drive out there to see you beat him in a minute than make the drive out there to see you go the length the whole time. You know what I mean? Go to a split decision, but KO that kid and that's it.
I mean, honestly though, it's getting fast knockouts is fun and everything, but how do you call it? Yeah, getting fast knockouts is fun, but I'm kind of ready to, kind of start fighting tougher opponents and starting getting, tested a little bit. I just want to know, in the cage, you really learn what you're made of. So it's obviously I haven't had much adversity to date. I think in 2 fights, I've eaten a grand total of 1 punch. I've been in complete control in both fights I've been in right now. But I'm ready, I want to see what happens when there's adversity, that I'm just oh shit, that's not going as planned, because that's when I'm gonna see how I react,
how you really are.
Exactly. He's gonna show everyone what I'm made of. I mean, I know what I'm made of.
Yeah.
I'm as ready to show the world that I'm the big dog out here, and the Bang Bang show is going straight to the fucking top.
No one's seen what happens when you get smacked.
Exactly. I know I got a lot of doubters too, that they're just oh man, he's all talk, but we haven't seen him get tested yet, or we haven't seen him against this guy, and I'm just
they'll always say that.
I always got a lot of haters that want to see me fail, and I just love proving them wrong time and time again. And it's so funny because a lot of these people that that you can tell they're not rooting for you, or they'll write you off. After the fight, they're the same people that I check my phone.
They're blowing up.
Congratulations! Yeah, man, what a fight! And I'm just even
motherfuckers, yeah.
Bro, the funniest was a fucking. Oh God, I have no filter, but whatever. Yeah.
Run it! It's the spot to say it.
Yeah, funniest was the fucking chick, and funny. Yeah, so I was with this chick for a little while, and obviously hear pretty much nothing from her leading up to the fight, and then after the fight, the first text I get is, "Oh, really? This chick had me blocked on Instagram, and she unblocked me to watch the fight."
You were blocked.
Yeah, and then I get a text, "Oh my God, congratulations! That was so that was so good." And I'm just
so she was no, but you know what that means? She was watching. She had you blocked, but she knew your fight was coming up. She knew where to find it. She knew where to watch it. She unblocked your ass, followed you back again so she could watch that fight, hit you up again.
It was just funny, but I mean the disrespectful part though, where I got really pissed is she had the audacity to say I didn't think you were gonna do that well, and I'm just what?
Anyway.
For me, that's just disrespectful. It's if it's someone that doesn't really know me like that, or doesn't really see the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Which, talk about the behind the scenes. Jesse and I have some really cool projects coming up.
Oh yeah, should we take a minute? All right, look, we can take a minute
let me finish the story real quick.
Oh yeah, okay, finish.
Yeah, people don't know the behind the scenes, so it's okay, whatever. I'm offended, but I'm not disrespected. But it's if you want to be around, because I like to keep a tight circle when it comes to this, because when it gets to high stakes, you want to have people that you can trust.
Of course.
It's those people that you can trust have to believe in you.
Yeah.
And I'm very big on the people who believe in me from the beginning, like when I get to the UFC, when I get to, the heights that I plan on reaching, I want to be able to take them with me and say, yo, like, we all made it together. You know? I'm very big on like team bang bang. Like I'm the one out there executing, but my coaches, my friends, my teammates, people always supporting me that have my back. They're just as important, if not more important, than I am to this whole operation. So it's like, if you see what I go through behind the scenes and tell me to my face, like, yeah, like I see you coming from like, home from 4 to 6 hour training days, or you come home and you can't walk some days for 2 days because you got banged up, or this and that. You're starving yourself for 2 days to cut weight, and you still say, I didn't think you were going to do that well. See ya!
That ain't right.
You know what I'm saying? I like to take care of those who, believe in me and take care of me,
But I do see things online all the time. It's like you said, keep your circle tight, because there's a lot of people that didn't believe in you, that once you get big, once you make it to the MMA, once you make it UFC, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you make it big, they're going to start coming back.
They always do.
Yeah, the people that didn't believe in you are going to be coming back as soon as you start making it, trying to make be like, oh yeah, I know this. I was with him. I knew this. But they weren't with you from the beginning. That's the part. Yeah. They weren't with you when you were building up. They weren't with you like when you were learning and getting beat up.
And some of these people, it's like, they were there, but they're just like, oh yeah, like, yeah, I see it, but like, I'm not really a fan of it,
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously, when I'm winning, it's like, oh yeah, like.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's whatever, I've kind of, and it's weird because it's like, bro, you get like such a high from just like all the attention you're getting after your fight and stuff. And it's weird because like after the fight, when everything kind of dies down, it's like a crash. And it's just like, it's like a wave. It's like you're working your way back.
Well, you got to see who's with you when it's
exactly.
It's low.
You gotta see who's with you when it's like, when you're not, fighting, you're just, training all the time, not really being seen, all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. It's about who's there during those times, When the fight happens, it's just attention, it's prize fighting. People are going to be there, but
absolutely,
it's more important about who's there for you, when you're, building up to it.
That makes sense.
In my opinion.
You want to shout out this project we're working on here, or we're about to start working on?
Yeah. So, and I'm very big also, like, on branding myself as well. I think a lot of times, when you have, fighting is something, the heights I plan to take it to, like, I don't know, you can say it, like, I'm betting on myself. Like, I don't work a day job. I don't work a 9 to 5. Like, my life revolves around, my goals and my training.
Yeah.
So, I want to be able to, not only go out there and do things like have success in the cage, but I want to be able to, make a brand off of it. So,
absolutely.
You see this merch right here. We just got these.
Show the back.
Yeah.
Show this camera right here. You might have to sit down a little bit so you can see it. You might have to squat down a little bit so you can see it. Oh, now you just showing ass. All right.
Booty cheeked up, I guess. But yeah, no, like in my new streetwear that I made, so this Bang Bang streetwear. I also got fight t-shirts. See, those are through, Team Reaper 1. Shout out to them. Link is in my Instagram bio. But, my official fight wear is with Team Reaper. They always take care of me. They got me repping, pretty sick fight shorts and, walkout shirts.
I'll drop the link in the YouTube video as well as it'll be on Anchor as well.
So shout out Team Reaper. And then this is just, I'm kind of trying to start like a streetwear brand.
For sure.
Using, my name just to have, a lot of stuff out there.
Well, that's how you get it out there.
Exactly.
Everyone's going to be buying hoodies and t-shirts and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
That's what everyone's going to be wearing around. So you get
big giveaway coming soon. So stay tuned on that. On my Instagram at Ben Paz 2.0. But this project that me and Jesse are working on, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be dope. How much am I allowed to say here? So
give him a little tease, you know what I'm saying?
A little tease.
Yeah, like a chick at the bar,
All I'll say is there's a lot that goes into these fights, and there's a lot of buildup. There's a lot of, obviously there's training and coordination and stuff that goes into getting to fight day. There's not just the fight. There's stuff that goes into, I guess, getting to fight day, getting to that minute. And so we're gonna
so much. Yeah.
We're gonna show that. We're gonna show what it takes. We're gonna show the teamwork, the coordination, the planning, the everything that goes into it.
Well, here's the thing is, so, it's like the behind the scenes stuff, and the part of it's, part of marketing yourself, I feel like, is, being able to have other people relate to you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, obviously people see, the fun stuff, the fight, the highlights, the sparring videos and stuff, but, the cool training videos, but, they don't see, what really goes into, just a day in the life of, like, being in a fight camp. And that's something I want to, kind of show out there to make more people relate. Like, oh man, like, this is hard work. This is something, people like getting behind, motivated people on a mission in this country. That's the American dream.
Yep.
My opinion. So, when people see like, oh man, this kid is grinding all the time. So I want to, people kind of see it. Like, I think I do a good job at it, like with my social media and stuff, but I definitely want to, it's about taking it to another level. Like, I always am very big on, like, yeah, sure. First fight, we did a great job, got their dub. Second fight, we took it up a level, in terms of marketing myself, in terms of the performance. And, this time, it's going to be special. Promise. It's going to be special. And we're just going to keep climbing until I got a gold belt around my waist one day.
Exactly.
That's the goal.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I love how we're in this apartment too. Funny story. I was telling you when I walked in. My 20th birthday party was at this apartment for some reason.
Small world, man.
It's just funny how I was literally macking on some chick on that balcony. Like, I threw up in one of your roommates' bathrooms.
I think it was mine down there.
Really? It might have been yours, yeah.
That's funny.
Apologies if it was. That was during the whole COVID thing where, like,
that was a weird ass time.
That was a weird ass time. Even it was so useless too.
I know.
Like, oh my
God.
I hope this doesn't get taken down, because the last podcast I did for someone, it got taken down. I guess I was just, not even just like, I was stating an opinion on what
this
I thought.
It's not going to get taken down.
On the whole
Say whatever you want. Let it all out.
And I'm just like, I thought it was so fucking pointless that, just the way they shut everything down. Like, my birthday, we couldn't even, like, usually I'd go out and do something nice. I'm like, damn, I have my birthday at a fucking apartment.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? And, like, it's just stupid. I just feel like, like, you can't stop people from doing what they wanted, like, living their lives. Like, you can't. And I think I very on the, like, I have the belief that I think it was a ploy by the government to, try to gain control over people. I'm very, Andrew Tate.
Huh?
Have you heard him talk about COVID?
It says Top G on the back of your sweatshirt. I know who Andrew Tate is.
But yeah, it's just like, when he was talking about COVID, I'm like, bro, this guy is correct. Like, it's a way for them to get control over you and kind of, purport something way out of control, just to show that, hey, we still control you. We still pull the strings.
Still got control.
I mean, it's like, and I think it's kind of funny how this happened right before an election, and then because of this, we had these mail-in ballots that were never a thing in the past. Never, ever, fucking ever. And all of a sudden, oh yeah, COVID is scary. You can mail in your ballot, so you don't have to go and do it the proper way. And I was literally seeing videos, like, of people mailing in ballots on fucking wagons.
Wagons?
Yes, and bring in, like, filled out. Like, dude, did you see? There was ballots and fucking dead people voting for Joe Biden.
I did see
you're
that,
telling me that it was not, this whole scheme was to get Trump out of office, and I'm so glad that he's coming back.
I was gonna say he's running again.
Oh, I was at his rally the other day. It was a great time. Yeah,
good time. Where was his rally at?
It was in Miami. That's where I'm originally from.
Oh,
I'm originally from Weston.
Where?
Weston, Arizona.
Shit. Arizona.
I'm from Weston, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay.
Yeah, and then so
you grew up in Miami?
No, so Weston is in between Miami and Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's close. Because Fort Lauderdale is what, 30 minutes north of Miami?
Yeah, like 45. So I'm like 20 from Fort Lauderdale and like a 30, 45 from Miami.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, so it's cool being in the middle. You know, I personally like Lauderdale better.
Okay.
I like the beach better. I mean, I like, Miami is like.
You ever gone out to the clubs, Miami?
I have. I've been to Space a couple times and stuff. I think it's more like I want to experience Miami like when I make it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you could get a fight in Miami.
Well, we're working on that. I would love to fight in front of like obviously Tampa's kind of become home for me, but
yeah,
I want to fight in front of my hometown. One time that'd be pretty sick. I get to fight in front of my mom too. Like she didn't really come to me. I've only fought. I mean, the 2 fights I had, my mom hasn't been to one. So like, because I mean, it's like I get why she doesn't like it because it's like.
She's worried for you though at the same time.
It's like, yeah, it's the mother instinct. Like she don't want to see like her son go in there and get beat up. But exactly. I'm just like,
Mom, trust. I'm not gonna get beat up.
I got it. Like, I got it. It's like, and also the fact that she'd have to travel is like the excuse. Like, oh, I gotta stay home and do this. But like, if I was fighting in Miami, like there'd be no excuse. Yeah. Like, Mama.
Eventually, though, she's gonna realize like this is what you do, this is what you like you're being safe about it. I mean,
there's nothing about it that's safe. I'll say that.
I was trying to help it out somehow.
There's nothing about it that's safe.
That's what moms are gonna be like, though.
Yeah, it's just mother instincts. Moms, girlfriends, same shit. They're fucking concerned, but it's like, I'm like, listen, don't question it.
Listen, like, I'm not gonna get hurt.
Like,
this kid's going down.
I'm
2
that
minutes.
Guy. Like, just believe in me. Like, trust me. And like, my mom's starting to get better at it.
Well, it's different. It's not like you're playing basketball. You know what I mean?
And I think it's also, sport. It's like, I don't know. I come from like a background that's, a little more like where I'm from, all the kids, they do the same thing, especially like my mom's friend groups. Like, it's like all their kids are like, oh, they went to this super nice college because they had such good grades in high school. Like, yeah, this kid's going to out of state to go work for Microsoft. Or this one's got a full-time job in New York, yada, yada, yada. And it's just like, oh, yeah, I'm training to fight. So, like, in my mom's eyes, it's like, but I don't want to say she sees me, like, as a failure because, like, I know she doesn't. She knows I work very hard and stuff. Yeah. And, it's just like, when she tells her friends, it's like, it's not the normal, like, oh, yeah, he's going to get a full-time office job and he's going to be, his career, his life's all set in front of him. It's like, oh, like, he's trying to fight. Like, that's risky.
But there's a lot of things that...
Scared money don't make money. That's my...
Scared money?
Scared money don't make money. That's my saying.
You gotta do something that challenges you, that excites you, and that you're going to work hard at. And that you're going to love. Because if you love something, you're going to make money doing it.
Well, yeah. It's like,
if you love something that much, you're not going to stop working at it. But if you're working a job that you hate, yeah, maybe you're going to make money, but you're going to hate your life doing that job.
Exactly. And like, I call it the Matrix.
Okay.
It's like, you say I'm copying Andrew Tate, but it's it's true. It's like, the Matrix for most people, it's like, you grow up going to school. They tell you when to be in and when you leave, right? You have your schedule. Yeah. You go to school all 12 years or K to the 12th grade. And then you go to college. You have fun in college for 4 years because it's freedom. You have freedom.
Yeah, of course.
And you go get a job and it's right back to, you're in at the office at 8 o'clock. You're out at 5 and you get paid X amount of wages. You don't really, you don't really get to negotiate that. You just go do your work. We're going to pay you this much. You don't get to negotiate it. It is what it is. And then, like, especially even if like most sales jobs, like they take so much out of your fucking commission. Like it's ridiculous. And it's just like, work for 30 years of your life. And then by the end of that time, when you're able to retire, it's like, did you really live your life?
What did you do?
Yeah, you sat in an office and, typed a bunch of emails and made a couple phone calls. And
damn, we're getting real. I love this.
And it's just like, like some of these people, like I did an internship in an office this summer. just how miserable some of these people look. It's like, bro, the highlight of their day was like, oh, well, at work they brought pizza in for us for lunch. It's like you're excited about it. Like like you did like all this, you know, leading up to like graduating college, and you're gonna settle for the most exciting part of your life to be
what I always
slice of pizza.
What I always thought was everyone has like a dream career or something that like above all that they would love to do. If push came to shove, like this is what they would love to do. Some people it is a doctor. Some people everything they want is to be a salesperson.
Yeah.
So be it. For you want to be a boxer and you're chasing that and that's what you want to do. I think everyone should like go for what they want to do.
Yeah.
And try to do it because in the end of the day, when you're 65, 70 years old and you're retired and you're sitting there on your porch, you're going to look back and say, like you're going to look back and regret that you didn't try something.
Yeah.
Because like you're going to be like, what if I tried it? What if I had tried this? What would my life look like if I had gone for this? If I had done that? You got to try it.
Yeah.
I think you got to try it. If you got a dream, you got to try it.
Yeah.
You want to do something.
And, you know, I just think it's like, I got to say this. Kind of lost my train of thought here. A little sip.
That'll help.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Bro. You know, like in elementary school, like, you know, they ask you, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
And, like, all these kids are saying, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be an athlete. I want to be, I want to cure cancer or something. And like, it's like you have all these big aspirations. And, you know, as you go through the matrix, you kind of see, oh, well, you know, that's not realistic. I need to do the safe option. I need to sit in and just get a normal 9 to 5. And, and it's just like, you're losing all those aspirations that, you know, what is your 6-year-old self going to do when you tell them, yeah, well, you know what? You're not going to be an astronaut. You're going to be working for someone else for your entire life. Coming home to a wife that fucking hates you. Nope. And kids that you fucking like. That don't fucking like you either. And it's just like.
Don't take the safe
sexless option. Marriages. And it's just like, your life's miserable, you know. You wake up, it's, you know, it's like an endless cycle. It's like, what would that 6-year-old kid say? They'd say, I don't want to fucking do that, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, live out your dreams. You only live once, like, you know.
Don't take the safe option.
Yeah, because you just think, like,
it's gonna be scary.
Let's say if fighting doesn't work out for me, right? Let's say I get hurt or, you know, I just don't do, you know, I don't make it. Worst case, I want to be able to say, hey, you know what? This is my dream to be a professional athlete. And, you know, I gave it everything I had. If it doesn't work out, I can at least say, hey,
tried.
I can go to bed at night knowing like I gave it everything I had. But for me to not even, you know, pursue it, and like that's why I tell people, like, you know, college is definitely useful. You know, like I don't think what I learned in college, you know, is really gonna do it. Like I'll never apply 99% of what I learned in the fucking classroom. Like I'll say that right off the fucking rip. Like I think the only valuable experience I got out of it was the networking.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you do network a lot.
That what I did like in college, just the network of people that, you know, I've built and the connections I made. But other than that, you know, from the education itself, I didn't really get much out of it. Like you can everything's online nowadays.
It is. Yeah, I mean, speaking of online, I just registered for all my classes next semester, and my only options were to have one in person out of 5 classes.
Yeah, it's like you're paying all this money for what?
What am I paying for?
Yeah, for what? You fucking sit in your fucking, you know. But I think the cool thing about that is it kind of shows. The cool thing about college though is it kind of gives you a little taste of freedom. You're like, hey, you know, if I work really, really hard, this is what my life could be like. Where, you know,
do this,
I can do things when I want.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, everybody wants that. If you tell me that, no, I don't want to be able to do whatever I want when I want to just be a slave, and, you know, have someone else make a routine for me and have to follow it. Or if not, I'll get fired and lose my house and lose my car and lose. You're fucking lying if you tell me otherwise, that you want to be able to do. So work towards that, you know, don't settle, you know, that's, I mean, I have a degree, so if, you know, worst comes to worst, you know, things don't work out, I can go get a job, but, you know, I can do that down the line. But exactly. my peak years as an athlete, I can't do that when I'm 60. That's now.
We're still young.
That's now. So, I'm going all in on it. Like I said, I'm betting on myself, and whoever wants to come along for the ride and, be there and support me through it, we're going to make it together. Those who don't,
see ya.
I'll be looking down at you from the top.
Don't come back up.
Yeah, don't come back up later.
Damn, that's awesome. Well, on that note, we're just about running out of time here. If there's anything else you want to add real quick.
Yeah, you want to, stay up to date with, my career and, my future fights and stuff. Instagram at Ben Paz 2.0. Got some new merch dropping like we showed earlier. If you want my official fight gear, what I wear in my fight itself, teamreaper.com. Just look up my name and it'll be on the catalog there. And Jesse and I got some cool stuff dropping, in the near future. So very excited. So see you guys on the other side.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. Once again, Ben, thank you for coming in.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
It's been an honor. So yeah, we're once again getting a new episode every week. You're probably watching this one that just dropped Sunday at 8 o'clock. This will be another one next Sunday.
Yeah.
Looking to probably start to do 2 days a week soon. But yeah, it's been real. Stay tuned for what me and Ben got coming. But yeah, for now, that's it. See you guys.